Hello everyone, Del Wolfhard here. It has been a while. I think I say that every time I've ever streamed ever. But I want to make that very clear right now. I don't know how many months it's been. I just realized I've been talking with the menu open, so it's probably really laggy. I don't know how many months it's been since the last time I've made a video. It's been several, I know that much. But we're back for the first time in a long time. Unfortunately, I'm playing Black Ops 7. Since I have the Call of Duty launcher installed on my Xbox, I can play this and Black Ops 6. I played Black Ops 6 a little bit, and I was pretty unimpressed with it. And I fear that this is going to be even worse. Also, my internet is terrible. I just moved into my own place. I have my own internet. It is really slow, so I'm hoping that the stream doesn't turn out like total garbage, but honestly, based on the game I'm playing, that's probably lore. Hopefully, now that I've got this new internet, it won't crash like it used to. I haven't really made any videos since I left Colorado, which I will probably do a video at some point going over everything that's changed in the last, I don't know, 6 months. But like I said, it's been a long time since I made a video, so I just kind of felt like doing this. I just decided to play Call of Duty, and I realized that this was the only one I had, not the only one I had installed, but this is one that I had installed. So I'm going to be kind of checking it out. All I've done is shoot like 2 guns in the firing range before I was like, ooh, I should make a video out of this instead of just playing it. I've watched a couple videos on this. I have seen that this game is absolute garbage, and that it is very unpopular with a lot of Call of Duty fans, especially older ones. To go over my credibility, Call of Duty Black Ops is one of my favorite games of all time. The original, or World of War is another. Black Ops 2 had a great campaign, didn't love the multiplayer as much, and I didn't really like a Treyarch game again until about Black Ops Cold War. I enjoyed playing Black Ops Cold War. I liked the setting. There was a lot of interesting guns, maps. But to me, Treyarch has always felt a bit cartoony and a bit, like, kind of off. I don't know. I've always kind of preferred the feel of the Infinity Ward games, but something that's been pretty notable is that ever since Modern Warfare 2, all the games have been on the same platform. They've all been like on the same game, the same engine, so they all kind of run about the same, and I'm suspecting that this game's going to be pretty similar. We'll see, of course, but I suspect that will be the case. I would like to check out the weapons list in the game. This game takes place in the future. I am critical of that in Call of Duty games. I didn't really play anything Advanced Warfare onward other than World War II until Modern Warfare 2019 came out. I did not play Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and I only briefly played Black Ops 6. Now, first of all, how the fuck we are already at Black Ops 7, I don't know. Also not sure why they did Black Ops 6 last year and then just decided Black Ops 7. I don't really know what the deal is. The Modern Warfare thing was starting to teeter off. I don't understand. So anyway, we're gonna go in a private match really quick just to get just to take a look at some of the guns available in the game. Just because that's always one of my priorities in Call of Duty games. I am a big gun nut, so I like to kind of see, you know, what guns they have, or at least what their interpretations of them are. We shall see. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Loadouts look a bit different, which is kind of typical. I wouldn't be surprised if they're kind of trying to replicate that idea. So we'll start with primary options. So we get the M15 model. Mod 0 is not a thing. So this is obviously supposed to be the equivalent of the M4 in this game. It looks, to be frank, like this seems like something that Lancer Tactical would make. So it's kind of lame and gay, but it's fine. Really dark on camera. I wonder what that is. Maybe the Maddox RF8. This is cool. It looks kind of H&K inspired, not any particular gun that they offer, just relatively H&K inspired. I can't really see what exactly they're going for. It's got an angle, it's got a foregrip stock, which is kind of odd. AK-27. This very much is inspired by the original prototype AK-12. I don't mind that design. I'm a big fan of like tactical Kalashnikov platforms, so I think that's reasonable. With the MXR, seems like another kind of. This one seems very Scar 17 based. Of course, it's a bit modified from that platform, but I mean, you can see like the charging handle location, the iron sights, the flat dark earth paint, very Scar coated. And I'm curious. Also, the rounds look like they're straight in the magazine. That's kind of cocked to the side. That's fascinating. X9 Maverick 3-round burst. This seems very much inspired by the G11. The H&K G11 that was originally featured in Black Ops 1. Very unique firearm. Curious as to whether or not it'll handle the same. DS-20 Mirage. Integrated underbarrel grenade launcher. That's fascinating. Looks like another bullpup rifle. Bullpups are very easy to make look futuristic, so I can understand why they'd include a handful. I'm not really sure what exactly this is supposed to be based on. Not really sure how much. Kind of looks vaguely like the TAR-27 from another game. I think that was in like Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2019. I don't know. Peacekeeper Mark 1. That's another AR platform, although it looks to be a gas piston system. It's got a folding stock and a very Scar-like charging handle at the top, but it looks pretty what's it called? But the lower is very obviously just an AR lower. So that's interesting. What do we got here? The Raiden 45K. It's probably supposed to be kind of a UMP-esque gun. It's regular 45 submachine gun. I'm not a huge submachine gun guy, so a little bit of bias here. That one's probably kind of more of an Uzi style. You got the magazine fed through the grip. Nothing special about that one. The RK9. That one kind of looks like there's another gun from Modern Warfare 2019. It was released a little bit late in the run of it. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like a Burger and Tomet, like APC-9 or something like that. I don't really remember the name. I'm not a huge B&T guy. Razor 9mm. That one's odd. Bullpup magazine in the stock. Also probably based on something real, not a submachine gun guy, so I really don't remember. This one's obviously supposed to be more of a Bison. This one's kind of, that's kind of a weird sideways P90. MPC-25, it's a MP7. Let's go ahead and equip some of these and kind of, we'll go to the shooting range and we'll run them all. The Jaeger 45. Actually, I don't think that's how A with an umlaut is pronounced. I have to remember. It might be. I think O with an umlaut is U with an umlaut is U, so maybe it is. Jaeger 45. That one looks a lot like a This gun was in Black Ops 2. I think they call it like the Tech 45 in Black Ops 2. What the fuck gun is that? God, I'm so out of season. I used to know all this shit off the back of my head, dog. It's not an H&K. It's an FN, but not the FN57. So I think it's like the FN509. That's more what that's based on. And then we just have like a simple knife. Let's go ahead and go to the firing range real quick with this and see see what we can do here. Ooh. We got any sort of, okay. Any sort of view, okay. Looks like no way to inspect it, unfortunately. A pretty generic, you know, M4, you know, futuristic M4 build. Nothing special. You know, manageable recoil. Okay, pulls the charging handle. I don't know, nobody does that, but whatever. And then the UMP. Not UMP. 509 clone. I kind of like it. It's a bit SIG-like, too. I think it's obviously supposed to be the FN. Obviously supposed to be an FN, but there's very much SIG-like. I'm curious as to whether or not they'll have something more SIG-like in there. What the fuck? Why am I doing game chat, brother? What is going on? Okay. So you got, out of curiosity, I mean, we'll look at the gunsmith for this, just because it's, you know, the M4 option, so we might as well really explore what they got here. I'm sure there's just going to be a lot of very generic optic selections. Okay, they, you know, do futuristic takes on pretty established optics. That looks exactly like one of the optics that I used to use all the time in Modern Warfare 2019. Yeah, plenty of options there. No surprise there. Muzzle also uses a birdcage 3-prong flash. Or sorry, birdcage and 3-prong are two different things. It uses a 3-prong flash hider, which is a very interesting decision for a modernized M16 platform. Barrel, anything particularly interesting here? Seems like just kind of your regular. Ooh, okay. Wait, is it an 18-inch barrel from the factory? Hold on. Okay, no, it is a 16.5. Okay, yeah, it is a 16.5. Alright. So they give you some longer options. I don't know, nothing particularly special. Pretty regular, you know, free float stuff. It's not really my taste, but you figure most of this shit's gonna be pretty fucking standard. Yeah. Of course, by doing it futuristic, it means that they have pretty much, you know, free reign to kind of do whatever they want with it. We're still doing the flip mags, which is fascinating after all this time. 60 rounder. I don't know what about that is supposed to be a fast mag. I guess pinching the bottom is quicker than pulling the magazine normally. I don't know. I really don't know. So they did improve on it a little bit from Black Ops Cold War, just to give this game a little bit of credit. The gunsmith in that game was kind of wacky. Not very realistic at all. I mean, this is a bit more reasonable. You have an extended magazine, you have a faster reload, but the same capacity. You have a maximum capacity that's very slow, and then you have, looks like even faster, but it's lower capacity, which I think they did in, I want to say, one of the games afterwards. It might have been one of the Modern Warfare games, but that's not an unheard of concept. Nothing particularly new. Rear grip, I'm sure that's going to be nothing particularly. Yeah, it's just some grip pads on it. Stock, anything notable? A telescoping stock? Okay. Yeah, I don't hate those stocks. That's like a fucking DMR-like stock. Oh god. Okay, so it's worth noting. This has... this option implies that it does not have a buffer tube. Which it still functions like a normal AR. Yep, normal bolt carrier, normal... Yeah, so that... This gun would not be functional with that stock on it. And then fire mods, anything particularly unique from that. Full Metal Jacket, a rapid fire bolt carrier group. That's the first time I've ever seen a bolt carrier group be modifiable. Oh, okay. Well, they also offer a buffer spring, which, again, one of the options doesn't have a buffer. So, I'm not really sure what exactly the... Okay. Aftermarket recoil spring absorbs more shock and to lessen the effect of felt recoil. I guess that's lore. Technically speaking, I don't think the bolt carrier, like, I don't think making a lighter weight bolt carrier group is gonna... Bolt carrier group for fast cycling, for a fast cycle... Okay, so it doesn't say how. If I had to guess, I'm not an expert on the topic anymore at least, but chances are if you wanted to improve the fire rate via modification, the bolt carrier group probably wouldn't be your guy. If you make that lighter, chances are the only difference is it's going to have more trouble carrying the momentum into the buffer spring, and you might need a lighter buffer spring, which is probably going to make it slower, to be honest. I could be wrong, but that just doesn't seem like a very legitimate thing. The buffer spring being lighter, or I guess absorbing more shock, maybe... I think a lighter buffer spring would actually be what would increase, or a heavier buffer spring actually, would be what would increase it. The fire rate. But it might just, you know, make it malfunction. I don't know. I really don't know. Prestige attachment? Subsonic 5.56 NATO. Subsonic? Okay, okay. Oh, hold on, back up. Subsonic? 5.56. I have never heard of subsonic 5.56 before. I'm not even sure if that's possible to make, to be honest. I mean, you're better off, honestly, just telling me that it shoots 300 blackout. Like, to be honest. It does decrease bullet velocity. That's very accurate. Prevents firing signatures from appearing on minimap and improves damage range. And how does that work? How does it decrease velocity but improve damage range? That doesn't make any sense. Inflicted flinch. I mean, okay, whatever. So I guess it's supposed to be kind of the equivalent of what 300 blackout does. It's, you know, slower, heavier bullet. They say Full Metal Jacket, though. I mean, so first of all, the standard round that the military uses for 5.56 are used, I guess, now. Is Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket's this standard. It's what M882, I think, is the... No, just M82. No. M55. I can't remember anymore. I'm washed up. Past my prime, washed up. Anyway, yeah, weird attachment, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and rag on the game for that. I just kind of wanted to investigate it, see what kind of fucky shit they're doing there. I'm not going to waste... Actually, yeah, I kind of want to do this. I do want to test this out. I'm curious to see whether how this works. How do you work? Ooh, wow, yeah. Lots of lag. It's to be expected. Whoa. Oh my god, they have a Pancor jackhammer? You're kidding. Alright. Second. Oh no, I have to equip it. I forgot. I already had it. I just... What? Oh, okay. Hold on. Alright. So, that's a really slow 3-round burst. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a 3-round burst fanboy. I've always been a fan. What the hell? What the hell is that? What are we doing, guys? What is that? Okay. I guess. Yeah, that's something, alright. Weird choice. Can you extend the capacity of this? How would you even do that? So, I mean, it's kind of what they were going for with the whole G11 thing, but it replaces the whole barrel. So, I'm not really sure how to feel about that. Or the whole barrel becomes a portion of... Yeah, it seems very inaccurate. Just like it would not be very accurate. Everything else is full auto. This looks interesting. I just realized I can do the firing range from there. I don't have to back all the way out, so we're gonna do that next time. Okay. It looks much worse from there. Okay. They put the rear the rear sight on the front of the handguard, which I guess is about where the rear sight is on a normal one. So I guess that kind of makes sense. But I think on the AK-12, both patterns, I believe they put the rear sight at the back where it does make more sense to be. Interesting. There's a really thick fucking bolt handle on there. Oh, I'm fucking sorry. Hold on. Give me that shit. What? What an absolutely fascinating recoil pattern. What the fuck? What the hell is even that? You see that shit? Okay, so I push down for about the first like half of the magazine, and then it just stops. It just stops recoiling at all. That is absolutely fascinating. What the fuck? Is that a thumb switch? There's a thumb switch. Fascinating. How does the safety work? Let me look more at this gun. We're going to spend like an hour just in this section because, you know, we're going to nerd out for a little bit. Alright, alright. That's how this is going to be. Gunsmith. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, it's got a fucking ginormous, like, charging handle. Like it's a fucking Saiga 12. So I assume, no, there's no, maybe there's a save option on that thumb switch. I don't know. It's weird. A lot of people have tried to do thumb switches on AKs, and it's usually not successful. Does this have a fire mode? This is Full Metal Jacket 762 Soviet. Enhanced cycle system. It's still a bolt carrier group. Buffer spring, it's a fucking... It's a Kalashnikov. It doesn't have a buffer. It's not how that works. It does have a... whatever the fuck. It has a recoil spring. It does have a spring. Okay, and the Full Metal Jacket isn't... Why is that a prestige attachment on here? I don't know. Weird. 762 overpressured. Okay. That makes sense. That checks out. What kind of stocks do we have for this? Caliban light stock. Is that supposed to mean Taliban? Is that what we're going for here? It's supposed to be like the underfolder. It can't underfold, but it's way too thin to do that. Whatever. That one... And just kind of AK-12 like that one. That's like a Magpul style AR stock. That's weird. And your run-of-the-mill, like, supposed to be a side folder, I assume. Other, like, AR platform stock. So that's kind of weird. Those are just the easiest things to, like, see. Now, how... Epitaph, like the record company? 40 rounder. flip mag is like the most efficient thing on a Kalashnikov. I'm gonna use that real quick just because I'm really curious. But I don't think that a flip mag is well, yeah, no, because you have to rock it out. So you gotta grab the whole magazine and then rock it out, with your thumb. And then you have to, once you do that, you then have to like flip the magazine around in your hand, like, we'll see how they do it. Okay. Boom. That would be a really cool movement. What the fuck? Oh, well, that was the last round. Yeah. Yeah, that's a much more awkward movement than it looks. I'm sure it's possible, but it's not. I don't think it would be any faster if I were doing it, at least. I don't know. That's a minor gripe. That one's not a huge deal. You can suspend your disbelief for that one. Is there anything else in the AR section I would like to see? Yeah, what's going on here? What's going on with this? So just look, it looks, I don't know, it's kind of Honey Badger-like, like the Q Honey Badger, but the one that was made after. But it's also looks like it's a gas piston driven. Okay. Okay. That magazine seems really small. Maybe it's not. God damn. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay. What the fuck? Couple criticisms. First of all, why is the charging handle pretty I mean difficult. Yeah, that's fine. My stream might have just crashed. Yeah, okay, no, it's just the replay buffering. That's fine. Not a huge deal. I think we're okay. What else do we got here? I'm not really too curious about anything else here, so let's... SMGs, I would like to try the, MP... or the, this guy. The fucking Carbon 5.7. The clone of the... whatever the hell this thing is. The clone of the, FN. See, this one has that charging handle that I was just talking about where it kind of folds in. Anyway. It's got, like, old school HK pattern sights that you'd see on, like, the, MP5 originally, or, like, the HKG3. That's interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Fairly run-of-the-mill SMG stuff. Okay. I mean, I'm curious as to how exactly that works, but... I mean, it's nothing special. To be honest. I don't know why it puts me in game chat every time I reload. That's a really strange thing. Alright, shotguns. The M10 Breacher pump action shotgun. Okay, yeah, I mean, nothing special there. Just a run-of-the-mill pump action. The fucking Pangor jackhammer. This is rechambering two-barrel. What the hell is that? And then, what the fuck is this? What is any of this? Okay. So this, this seems pretty normal. Just a regular pump action shotgun. It seems kind of Mossberg, excuse me. Kind of Mossberg based. It's, what the fuck? There's a round counter on it. Are we playing Halo now? What the fuck? Why did that take so long? Oh, huh? What am I witnessing? Okay, so the longer you hold the button, I guess it like powers up a shot or something. I like the way he just summons the shells out of his hand. Okay, I guess it does kind of look like he's holding multiple. What the hell? Okay, that's so strange. So I'm assuming that it kind of, well, not assuming, I could tell, it kind of, closes in the, spread. Which is an interesting feature, certainly. The animation looks kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we can get a good idea for this, so... Blam. Okay. Now if I close that up... And then... Blam. Yeah, it's a little tighter. Out of curiosity, if I do that again, but this time ADS. Okay, so you can see, tighten up the spread a little bit. And now if I do it again, that. Yeah, it doesn't make a huge difference when you're ADSing, but I guess it's... If it tightens up the spread when you're walking, I don't really see the point. Because, I mean, you're not gonna... You're not really gonna fucking, you're not gonna hold that down when you're not ADSing. Like, if you're not aiming down the sights, you're gonna be shooting way quicker than that. So I'm not really sure what the point is. But, okay. Optionally hold trigger to improve hip and ABS. So all of these shotguns have some goofy motherfucking shit going on here. We get the obvious Pancor Jackhammer clone, except it's got 2 barrels for some ungodly reason. It holds 12 rounds. That's actually insane. Why can I see the rounds? That's weird. That's got some very interesting recoil patterns. Okay. Boom. You can just move it like that. This guy's still not dead. This might be the world's worst fucking shotgun ever. What the fuck? Huh? Hold on. Okay, so... Oh my god, you can... Okay, that's cool. It kicked me from the whole match. I'm in a private match too, and it kicked me from a private match. That's honestly impressive. What the fuck? Hold on. Private match. Create private match. Oh no, it's just... I got used to not looking at that menu. Okay. That Echo 12 is disturbing. I would like to see what's going on with this thing. This looks like the size of a submachine gun. And it looks like if it holds a 12 gauge round, it's going to blow you the fuck up. So, safe to say, I'm very intrigued. If it would like to load. My internet is definitely going to be doing a little bit of taking the piss here. No surprise there. Loading assets. I bet you are, buddy. Oh, okay. Well, I backed out, I guess. Okay, might be getting somewhere. Here we go. Alright. What the fuck? Oh my god, that is tiny. What the hell kind of sights are that? Yeah, like an AR-style ghost ring sight with what appears to be... It looks like it does move like an AR-1 to flip to like a smaller peephole sight, which is fascinating. Wow. I'm fucking sorry? I put 3.5 magazines into that guy. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. 1 magazine. 2 magazines. There's 9 rounds in the 3rd magazine. That's insane. Show me the recoil wall. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's still a lot of buckshot landing on target. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the deal is there, but that is quite possibly the worst gun I've ever seen in my entire life. I've seen a lot of bad shotguns in a lot of games. That was absolutely awful. That is probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. What the hell is that? I don't even know. It looks like an MG3. I think that's what it is, or the MG5. It's like a fairly modern HK. Weird. Okay, that one looks more like an M249. 545? It's Russian? What the fuck for? Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about modern Russian, like, machine gun platforms. And then that, you know, that's something. That one also looks like the dust cover is like trying to close on the round, so that seems like a really great way to have stoppages. Anyway, marksman rifles. Oh, they brought back this. It's a 4-round burst marksman rifle. I don't know. How accurate is a 4-round burst? This is, I think, the XM8 from, it's another H&K. This was made popular in Black Ops 2. Big deal back then. I actually would like to test this gun. 4-round burst, huh? I've seen 2. I've seen 3. 4 is unconventional. I'm curious as to how accurate that's supposed to be. I assume it takes 2 bursts to kill. I mean, usually 2 rounds. Ooh. Yeah, well, what about that? It's supposed to be marksman. Okay. So, I mean, you know, pretty quick kill from up close, so that's always cool, but like... Ooh, okay. So this one takes a bit of a unique... okay, not the greatest thing ever. I don't think you're gonna use that 4-round burst feature from this distance. Okay, nope. It's an awful lot of sway, too. That was actually pretty effective. I mean, I think that took like 4 rounds even at that distance. Okay, well, if you're more accurate than I am. Okay, 5. 5 rounds. I mean, it's not a bad damage fall off, considering 4 will put them down pretty effectively at this distance, and of course, on burst, you're almost certainly going to get that hit. So, I don't know. Okay, here, I can do it from here. So we're gonna do it from... So yeah, that's definitely a strange idea. The Warden 308... I'm sorry, does this have a revolver cylinder in it? What the fuck? What the hell are you? Do you have a... What the hell is this creature? Hold on, give me this fucking thing. Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Damn. I've never seen Spitzer rounds go into a fucking... That's hilarious. Holy shit, this thing's fucking awesome. I can see myself blowing dick and chewing ass with it. What the fuck? Okay. So they do, in a revolver cylinder, they will model the amount that you spent. They'll, wait, hold on, does it have the primer struck? No. Okay. Okay, how the fuck do you do that? I guess that's kinda, I don't know. That's interesting. So 308, what a fascinating creature. 308 revolving cylinder, and okay, so you can see what looks to be a hole back there for the... It's got a slight delay on it, which is kind of odd. The fire rate's not that slow, all things considered. But you can hear that slight click, like it's dropping a cylinder, or like it's dropping the hammer or something, but there's no visible hammer, so... That is an absolutely fascinating rifle. Semi-auto marksman rifle, very high damage and average handling, limited by double action fire delay. Okay, so it's supposed to be a double action revolver. A 308 double action revolving rifle. That is quite possibly the most unique thing I've ever seen. I kind of respect it. It is the stupidest gun I've ever seen, but I kind of respect it. And then the Mark 34 Nova line. This is... why is it a 2-round burst? So it's supposed to be an M14, obviously. Mark 14 is very popular. I have never seen anything quite like... The 2-round burst is definitely unique. Ooh. And if you hold down the trigger, it will do the bursts afterwards, so it seems to just be kind of full auto with extra steps. Okay, I mean, it's pretty accurate. Ooh. It is a one-shot kill from up close, which is kind of impressive. I mean, a one trigger pull kill, I should say. At decent range. I mean, like, that puts him the fuck down. Holy fuck. That's kind of impressive. 2-round burst is definitely an interesting option. It can be set to semi-auto. Although that's about as fast as it fires in semi-auto, which I'm not, like, in love with. Again, the round counter? I'm just not sure how to feel about that. Feels like we're just copying a Halo here. Yeah, I mean, it's just a Mark 14 EBR. It's weird. Very weird. Oops. Have to adjust. Okay, what else do we got here? We got sniper rifles. The VS Recon. That one's kind of familiar. Bolt action bullpup. I don't know why you would do that. I think that's a thing, but I don't know why you would do that. I think this is a gun that was in Black Ops 2. I could be wrong, but I think it was. Shadow 6. That very much looks like an M110. Semi-auto. High power and stable recoil, but low fire rate. Well, it's a fucking... It's a semi-auto. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay. All of these are pretty unique as well, so we're going to start with the VS Recon. Bolt action. Obviously, one hit kill from there. Oof. Ooh. Oh, come on. You can't tell me I was not dead center with that. Okay. I mean, it's pretty quick for a bolt action. Not. Okay, I was about to say he was not rechambering. Yeah, I mean, nothing particularly special. Really strange design for a action, but I think it's vaguely lower. Okay. So what do we got here? This one seems kind of M110-like. 10 rounds. It's fairly standard animation. Oh! How's the damage fall off, though? Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. What the fuck? Easy to kill. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not lower of a shot there. Okay, there we go. That's some pretty damn fine. I don't know if it performs this well in practice, but if it does, that seems kind of unfair. I mean, okay, dick shot does not work. Okay, it's not too forgiving at that distance. Another kind of looks vaguely AR style, but it's got a gas piston system again. Oops. So a little bit less comprehensive than some of the other Call of Duties. I think Modern Warfare 3, they tried to like incorporate, or Modern Warfare 2, they tried to incorporate like a weapons system thing where every gun has different, you know, guns on the same platform. There was an option that didn't last terribly long, I see. What the fuck? What the hell? What am I witnessing? Did you shoot all three at once in a... Oh god. I don't know how to feel about that. Why is that bolt handle so long? It's weird. That delay does not seem very practical for a sniper. Okay, does that barrel... What the fuck? What's a rotating barrel on a sniper? This seems like a horrifically inaccurate weapon, I'm just gonna say. Alright, let me see the spread. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, well I killed something. I killed that guy. He's way off. Okay. Alright, so that's weird. For starters. A lot of weird guns. I gotta say, I do respect them for going as out of their way as possible. Because, I mean, like, you know, the AR's pretty generic. Nothing too terribly special there. But, like, some of these guns are really fucking unique. Like, once you get into the shotgun, marksman, and sniper rifle categories, we're seeing some weird shit. Now, what kind of pistols do we got? Usually the launch options aren't very special. So, this Jaeger 45, again, obviously supposed to be that TAC 45 from Black Ops 2. This fucking creature, which kind of looks like, you know, I don't know, but it has that, like, it's got a bit of vibes from, what the hell is it? The very first semi-auto pistol, there's like a toggle lock, I forget the name of it. And then this fucking thing, which looks a lot like another one of the guns from Black Ops 2. So this is a 5.7, and then this one's a 9mm, obviously. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. So this one, I assume, has some sort of unique feature. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't like that. 3-round burst, of course. I'm a huge 3-round burst guy. I don't really need my handguns to do it. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I hope you guys can hear that train. That'd be embarrassing. And then this one I assume is automatic. I guess. Whatever you Yeah, automatic 9mm. Doesn't lock back, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean, so I'm a big handgun guy. I really like handguns. I like maining with. Why are those iron sights so tall? I like maining with handguns a lot. But a lot of the recent games on launch, they'll only have 3 handguns, and they'll have 1 semi-auto, 1 3-round burst, and 1 full auto. To be honest, like I don't really like using sidearms that aren't um like semi-auto. The only time I've actually enjoyed that was with the which one was it? The Renetta, I think it was called, in Modern Warfare 2019. It was just, you know, um the M9 equivalent, the Beretta M9. That was kind of enjoyable. I still preferred single shot, but it was kind of enjoyable. So I assume this is the launchers. Good God. Okay. I mean, they're launchers. It's whatever. And then a crossbow. I mean, it's a Treyarch game, so I suppose that's valid. And the melee's at launch. So we got kind of a standard knife, ballistic knife. Okay. That does look like a ballistic knife. There's also a karambit. I'm not really sure what the karambit's for. And then the flatline Mark II melee weapon high depth. What the hell is that? Is it okay? It's some sort of stunning weapon. I mean, a ballistic knife. Ballistic knife. I mean, it's of these games. The ballistic knife, very important. How do I use it? That's what I want to know. Goofy ass thing. So it still does bash whenever you do that. Which, first of all, what the fuck are you doing? How do I use the ballistic knife? I don't actually know. Gunsmith? It's not a gun, first of all. Okay, well I can customize the camo. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's just, I mean, fairly run-of-the-mill ballistic knife, and also a karambit for some reason. How to use it. I'm not sure that I'm gonna find out, so. Anyway, I guess that's the gun options. I respect them for really reaching out and trying a couple things. I think all of those are gonna suck, to be completely honest with you. But I respect the effort that took. I would like to see what kind of maps are in this game. Okay, well I know what that one's supposed to be. We're gonna go to the top. It's a decent amount of maps. Okay, we got some sort of oil rig map. We have, whoa. Pleasure Island in the Caribbean Sea now sinking into the ocean? That's pretty cool. Cortex. Okay, it looks like some sort of like lab den. That would appear to be whatever Japanese map it is from World of War. Exposure. It kind of looks like a map from the original Modern Warfare 3. Express, we know what that is. What the hell is this? Looks like a cutscene from Black Ops Cold War. Flagship. Decommissioned USS Barack Obama anchored off the coast of the USA. Well, it doesn't look very off the coast or anchored for that matter. Great. What? Hijacked, okay, well, I mean, we know what that one is. Whoa! I saw this in the promotional content. This looks like a map from COD Ghosts. I'll have to see if it actually is. That might be Summit from Modern or from Black Ops 1? Nuketown 2025. Did they already do that? They already did a Nuketown 2025. I get that we're in that now, which is crazy. And I don't like that, but... Raid, okay, well, we, you know, done that one before. Retrieval. What the hell is this? Scar. Looks like another map from maybe Black Ops 1? It also kind of resembles something that I might have seen in like Ghosts or maybe World War II. Slay checked, what the fuck is that? Stand, okay, that looks unique and different. Utopia, that looks like it might be another map that I've seen before. We're gonna play all these. Not all these, we're gonna play some of the interesting ones. Because there's actually a pretty decent amount of maps. Colossus, what's going on here? I'm gonna equip myself with a half-decent gun, just so I'm not fucking around this whole time. Okay. We're just gonna kind of take a look around for a minute here. Because I'm really curious as to what the hell this is supposed to be. It's been an hour. We are just now actually getting into a match. Except I'm not playing against anybody. I just want to look at this map. Colossus. Okay, now it kind of looks like a ghost map. Which, okay. To bring this up, because a lot of people hated the maps of Call of Duty Ghosts, and a lot of people hated Call of Duty Ghosts, but I feel like this game in particular has made people start to reconsider what exactly they thought about COD Ghosts. Okay. Wow, that is a low-res ass yacht there. This map seems like it would be ginormous. It's got kind of unique play lines. It's got a little bit of variety. I could see this being a half-decent map. Okay. Oh god. So what I also forgot about is there's like special movement in this game. Not really sure, you know. I don't know how it works, and I'm not doing the fucking... Okay, good old dolphin dive. This is kind of cool. This seems like a very neat, interesting, unique map. I can get behind it. Okay. We'll check out a couple more. We'll check out a couple more that seem particularly interesting. Shut up. I hate these fucking... Operators are one of the worst things to happen to Call of Duty. I'm just gonna say it. Alright? This shit's gay. I don't know what that did. Alright, whatever. Alright, like, just let me be clear. I'm gonna eat some chocolate-covered peanuts about that. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Maps. What the fuck is this? What the hell is green screen? What does that mean? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all unauthorized personnel.
What in the hell? What the fuck? Oh god. Okay, that's cool. Alright. I guess I can't complain. What? Oh. I thought it was the same character. I was like, when the fuck did he become Hispanic? Okay. This one. This reminds me a lot of my favorite map from Ghosts, Whiteout. So we're gonna see if it is the same. I don't suspect that it is, but it damn sure looks pretty similar. He's not bad. He's kind of bad, low key. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, this, yeah. I mean, this is totally the house in the game.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy.
I mean, it looked different from this way, because the map was like twice as big, but... okay. Now it kind of looks like jungle, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know. I guess this is kind of just its own thing. Alright, fine. It's not a COD Ghost map. This is awesome, though. This totally fits my vibe. I like this a lot. I don't know how good of a map this is going to play. But it looks cool. So, that's something. Alright, well. I just wanted to check that out for a minute. Let's go ahead and actually play the game for a little bit. So, I'm not really that excited for this particular aspect of this. Now, what I've heard is the worst part is the campaign, and I understand that I haven't even finished the campaign of Modern Warfare 2, so honestly, I gotta lock the fuck in, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not, for the most part, particularly excited for this game, for the multiplayer here. I'm sure it will play like a game, you know. I'm sure it's just gonna play like a Call of Duty, you know. But the replacer? Who the fuck is this guy? Looks very familiar. Looks like some sort of, oh my god, that forehead. Looks like some sort of Russian that I remember from another game. A lot of this game does kind of just rip straight from other games. What the fuck is this guy? Anderson? Okay. Weaver? Why is Weaver in this game? Ooh. Generic samurai guy. Generic white boy! I think there was a guy named Dempsey in the original game. I don't know. I don't know. This guy seems cool.
I am a blade without a sheath.
Please shut the fuck up, if you may. Is that Harper there? It is Harper. What are we doing? What the fuck? What? Also, okay, forgive me for this, but this 50-50 chick looks like an alien, or looks like the Predator from the Predator movies. Like, you did not do a very good job of designing that person. Alright, anybody interesting here? Rick Dolphin? What? What are we doing? I mean, that's awesome, but like, what are we doing? Nikolai? Not to be confused with the original Nikolai. I mean, he's kind of cool. Is that the only zombies character that we have available? Rick Dolphin? I mean, it's cool. I guess I'll pick him. It's such a weird fucking choice. Partially drained of life essence and fighting to get it back. What are you talking about? What? Alright. Alright, let's play this fucking stupid ass video game. So, I didn't situation here. Unfortunately, I don't have Modern Warfare 2 installed anymore, which is what I was going to play, because it got replaced essentially by this. So, we're gonna quick play just some TDM. Just to kind of get in the zone real quick. Oh, and actually, I would like to turn off, where's the option here? What the fuck? Okay, it's not what I was expecting that to do. Where's the social menu? What the fuck? Oh, hello, Rick Dolphin. How you doing? Voice. Proximity chat. Party only. Yeah, I don't want to be heard while I'm making these fucking videos. That shit's gay. Okay. So I get really self-conscious when I start playing the game and it... Hold on, yeah, party only. Yeah, cool. So that should avoid my team. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not about to start talking to all these poor individuals. Hopefully they don't let me fucking ramble about how bad this game is. Okay, well let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with here. My expectations are low. Alright, like... They're low, but we're gonna see what's going on. You know, just in case it happens to be something interesting. Well, let's just say my expectations are low, which is already what I said, but I'm gonna reiterate it anyway. Alright, boys. Let's get into it. Oh, hell yeah. Good start.
Black Ops, neutralize all threats.
Okay, what the hell is this setup? Okay, now I have inspect. Okay, 60 rounder. Fairly generic red dot. What the hell kind of setup is that? Okay, well that was cool. This is awesome. First death of the game. Very underwhelming. Okay, so I can tell that my ping is already going to be brutal. And is probably going to get me killed on several occasions. But also, I haven't played a shooter in several months. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's not also my skill. I do just suck. Okay, cool. Awesome. Why does it mark the guy? Okay, well, dead as hell. That's awesome.
Enemy RCXD's on the hunt.
The map?
Hostile UAV established above.
Okay, alright. That's cool. It's awesome. Okay, yeah, I mean... not much to say about that one. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, well yeah, that one's my fault. Why is there water? There was a big thing after like Modern Warfare 2 where they were like, look at all these water features, and it's like, okay, I guess that's kind of something. Okay.
Hostiles released obscure.
That's cool.
Hostile UAV established.
Ow!
Hostile RCXD
That kind of hurt. Oh god. Okay. There was a guy that way. I remembered seeing one at one point. We're already at 50 kills and that's like not even halfway through the match. Ow. Owie. Owie. Did 1 damage. The guy that killed me did a single heart of damage. Not heart, this is not Minecraft. Okay. I feel like there's not a whole lot I could do about this. Ow. Never saw the guy, not a whole lot I can do about that one. Okay, that guy is leaving. Okay, cool. Miss. Okay, he's dead as hell. Doesn't even matter. It's 60 rounds. Why? The starter gun is crazy. Okay, that would have been my probably best opportunity yet there. That one was kind of pathetic. Not gonna lie. In terms of starter classes, it's definitely not one of the worst that I've ever gotten. Well, it'd be awesome if I could... Okay. I understand that I am rusty, but holy shit. Okay, well there's nothing I can do. How many deaths am I?
Heads up. Enemy HKD
I
drop
forget.
detected.
Doesn't actually tell me. Doesn't tell you how many deaths you have until after the round. What the fuck? Is it Boston, the General Dynamics fucking... Not General. Boston Dynamics? Yeah. Robot creature. Oh my god. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. You know, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't love this red dot. I feel like... Oh, what the fuck? How many R60s do they have? I'm tripping? I'm tripping. Eee!
Napalm strike ready for delivery. Danger!
Man, napalm strike, how cool is that? Okay, well I forgot I didn't have any more grenades, so that really didn't help me at all. Man, a napalm. Oh!
Enemy RCXDs on the hunt.
Task napalm strike on transmitted coordinates.
I think I missed anything of note.
Mark vector is burning. Raider out.
You know, the napalm strike made a lot of sense in Black Ops 1. Not sure how much more sense it makes in this game, though. Okay, well, I got one kill. That's cool, I guess.
Hostile RCXD incoming.
Okay, well, yeah. Does it tell me my ping? I don't know, but everyone is leaving this team. To be fair, I mean, we do have some really good people on the other team. We are kind of getting our ass kicked. What the hell is going on? I'm being actively drone striked. This is awesome.
Down and out.
I'm once again being drone striked. Okay, I think we might be temporarily safe for a minute. Okay. Okay! Oh my god, that's the last kill of the round! What the hell was even that? Okay, well at least it's best play, because if that was the last one, I'll be honest, that's embarrassing. I'm sure I'm involved, but I think that was me. Oh my god. I'm sure streaming is absolutely not helping this process at all. So, I mean, you know, that's cool. Yay! I got things for that and stuff. How cool. Well, yeah, I fucking wonder what they're gonna pick. Obligatory, hijacked moments. Mm. So, after the first match, you know, honestly, I don't have a whole lot to say right now. seems like a Call of Duty. I mean, it's nothing particularly special yet. It's a pretty run-of-the-mill experience, but I'm curious to see. Oh God, okay. Packet loss, high latency, latency variation, packet loss. Oh God. Okay, packet loss is gone. Okay. Ah! Okay, that's awesome. I think I'm going to continue sucking ass. Okay, cool. They're over here now. It's awesome. What the hell is going on? It's awesome. Okay. You know, there's really not a whole lot I can do to that. This motherfucker is Prestige 1. Okay, I guess the game didn't really just come out. Okay, I'm actually God's worst Call of Duty player of all time. Holy shit, I got a kill. Can you believe it? I can't. You know, color me surprised. Okay, well that's cool. As soon as I look away. It's awesome. It's so cool. Okay, well, you know, kind of surprised I got that one, to be honest. It was kind of terrible. Uh-oh. Okay, no audio for that explosion. That was cool. Okay, alright, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't love this optic that much. I think that's part of the reason. Okay, well let me not start throwing blame at anything. I don't think that's helping me. We'll put it that way. Ooh, packet loss. Everybody's favorite packet loss. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a tree. Ooh. Obviously I am lagging substantially. Make absolutely no mistake about it. However, it also just generally seems... Okay, that's awesome. What the fuck did I just do? Ow. So this optic is not great. It's kind of hard to pick up when you're actually in combat. Okay, that's cool. Let's try a different loadout.
Hostiles released a skewer.
Don't really like my odds with that, or that, or that. Frankly, yeah, honestly, I don't know. We'll try this real quick. I don't really think that I'm gonna have any better odds with it, but we're gonna give it a shot. Maybe I'll like Iron Sights. Ah! Awesome. It's cool. I think I missed. Same grenade audio they've had for like 3 games now. Christ. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're chilling. What the hell was that? Okay, holy shit, brother. We are having a time. Okay. Thanks for reloading. What the hell? Underbarrel. Okay, that's fucking awesome. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Struggling. Absolutely struggling out here. I'm not gonna let the lagginess impact my opinion, because honestly that's entirely my end. I just don't think my console's really, or my current internet setup is really capable of help. Okay. Yeah, okay. I totally did not have the drop on that guy anymore. There was no chance I've done anything at all there. Oh. I'm over here now. Eee. It's like throwing snowballs. Except they kill. I mean, some of them snowballs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh hey. Okay.
The eyes in the sky.
Ow! Holy fuck!
Authorizing secure flight.
That was something.
Mark deploying RCXD.
Okay, well, that's cool. That's awesome. That's really cool.
TACCOM, get a care package on my location.
See? Cool. Obviously, you know, the fact that my internet's already bad is not helping, but the streaming... Okay, alright, well, you know, that was my fault. I was not paying attention at all.
Authorizing Rhino assault.
Can I please have some water? Okay, well, yeah, I'm incredibly dead.
Get the eyes in the sky.
This is quite possibly the worst lag I've ever experienced in a video game ever. I mean, first time I played a multiplayer game on this console, so to be honest, it was perfectly to be expected. Hey, we won! I got like 1 kill. I genuinely think I'm at like 2 kills on this account to this point in total. But, you know, it's cool. Totally cool.
Incoming.
It's awesome. It's really cool.
Sucks to be.
How was your first experience? Slightly fun. I'm skipping the fucking survey. I do not care. We're gonna go ahead and run it back one more time. Just to, I mean, if we get a, you know, decent map. Okay, Express, come on, guys. I don't want to play just another fucking map I've already played. Let's do something unique here. Let's do something different. Raid, come on. Okay, well, at least they're trying to do something different. Oh, this imprint place looks cool. Doshin, okay. That could be interesting. We'll play that. It's gonna be the last one we do today. We're gonna go ahead and give this a little trip. Maybe eventually, who knows? Alright. My head kind of hurts.
Team deathmatch.
Alright.
Stay sharp. The guild's up to
I
something.
think I would... Oh, whoa. I'm gonna switch
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
back to this real quick. Okay, okay. Oh Okay, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's way cool. That's awesome. I don't know where I was. Where I am. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's fucking sweet. It's actually... That's just embarrassing. I'm gonna be honest. That's just fucking embarrassing.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Okay, well, you know, that's something. I landed multiple rounds. You know, not enough, but more than 0 rounds were landed. Okay, well, I can see it's not trying that hard to not be just kind of... Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, you know, I tried. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You're falling behind, Black Ops.
That's awesome. Okay, what did that look like to him? Cool. My gun wasn't even in my hand. That's awesome. Okay, I am. Oh my god. Oh, hey, I'm back over here. Cool. Yeah, definitely before I do anything else of this nature, I'm definitely gonna need some new internet. Not new internet, but to call my ISP. Oh my god, I got a kill! Holy shit! Right on your fucking calendars. Okay, well, that's awesome. I'm over here now. Good night, thanks. Appreciate it. Jesus, fuck. Oh my god. I've had lag on many occasions. This is rough. I'm sure the stream is gonna turn out like absolute hot garbage too, which is fine. I don't really care. I kinda do, but like I don't really. I just felt like streaming again. I haven't done it in a long time, and it seemed like it'd be fun, a fun thing to do. Where did he go? What? Holy shit, that's 2 kills in this game. That is a career high. That sounded really cool.
Enemies took the lead. Make them regret it.
That's a silly line. Someone's gonna come flying around this corner. Or not.
Damn it! Lost the
Oh my
lead.
god, I exploded. Okay, nothing there. Absolutely nothing doing.
Incoming.
Okay, yeah, not a whole lot I could do about that one.
Lead's ours. Stay on task.
I'm just the absolute worst Call of Duty player ever. It has been like several months since the last time I've played a Call of Duty. Like genuinely, it might have been. This might be the first time since I left Colorado. I think it's like the second time. I think I played it once. Okay, well that's awesome. That's really cool. I definitely should have been able to get that kill. That was really pathetic.
Anderson
I'm being
authorizing skewer.
completely honest. What is a skewer?
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Okay.
TACOM, get a care
Understandable.
package on my location.
Hostile UAV established above.
Okay, well, you know. Okay. So obviously not necessarily the best way to showcase a Call of Duty game. You know, these situations are not exactly like prime. Given the amount of lag and latency and all of the other... Oh my god, I killed somebody! Holy shit. Do you believe it?
I have eyes on.
Okay, that's awesome. That's also awesome. Ooh. I don't know how none of those connected, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm kind of impressed.
Hey fuckers, knock it off.
That's a trophy system. That's a teammate. That's an enemy. He's dead. The trophy system is a friendly too.
Danger.
Okay, well I'm so dead. All of them were right there. There was absolutely nothing that was going to make work there. I could have gotten one kill, but I'm not that good. Okay, cool. Okay. Awesome. That one was kind of my fault. I don't know where I was going. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what the deal was there. Ooh. Ooh, 14th of July. Hey, just in case you're wondering, 14th of July. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, well, you know, I could have prepared myself a bit more for that. Ooh. Okay, well, somehow... Oh! What? He lied on his back. Okay. That's cool, I guess.
The guild reclaimed the lead.
You are allowed to do that, or something. We're gonna go down the same pathway, and then die in the same spot. That's really cool. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna not do that again. Where am I?
Careful.
Oh my god, I don't know what it is with me and throwing grenades either. Where's my secondary right now? Is it... Okay, good. It's that one.
Skewer incoming. We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
God. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Again, couldn't pick a target, just shot all three of them, hit none of them. That's awesome. You done? You done? Oh, nope, not yet. Okay, here we go. We're good.
Danger.
Okay, well, I mean...
I need eyes over here.
It kinda counted. Okay, that was a real... Oh my god!
Incoming.
Die.
RCXD's on the hunt.
Damn! I feel like I could have gotten that kill. I feel like I could have gotten that kill.
You know the sitch. Scrub and burn.
Okay, so... That was something, certainly. I would be inclined to say that that is something. Alright, so... Here's the thing. So let's talk about this game. Let's give this a minute here. You know... It's okay. Okay, so to kind of put my thoughts together on Black Ops 7, the multiplayer experience seems fine. Some of these maps actually do seem kind of good. I do actually kind of like some of these maps. I don't give a fuck about the battle pass. So, some of these maps actually seem kind of decent, and I wouldn't mind playing that. The gun selection is, you know, fine. It hasn't really been any good since Modern Warfare 2019, to be honest. Well, since Black Ops Cold War. I'll give Black Ops Cold War some credit. There were some cool guns. The gunsmith system kind of sucked and kind of ruined it, but... I mean, it was good, but I didn't like it. It seemed goofy. This game... It's got the same UI as the other game. I mean, it doesn't seem to really add anything particularly interesting. Maybe it does. You know, I might just be going crazy. But I really didn't see anything that particularly maybe was like, wow, this is an interesting or a good game. The campaign I've heard is absolute dog shit. I will not play it. I refuse to do so. I think there is no reason to do so. I might play the zombies at some point. I've never been a zombies fan, but ever since Black Ops Cold War, I've actually kind of enjoyed the experience, so it's possible that I may do it again at some point. But, yeah, I mean, it's a Call of Duty. I mean, it really isn't anything special. It kind of follows the same formula that they've been following for the last pushing 6 years. Which is crazy to think of. Modern Warfare 2019 came out 6 years ago. The whole Call of Duty formula got completely revitalized 6 years ago now. I mean, my peak of interest in Call of Duty was like, you know, 2019 to about 2021, maybe 22. After that, I really haven't done a whole lot of playing of it, so to be fair, that definitely is a part of it. I'd say probably 2022 is the cutoff. So 23, 24, and 25 has not contained a whole lot of Call of Duty for me. And this definitely will not be changing it. I didn't hate the experience, but definitely old. I mean, the Call of Duty formula 20 at this point. It might be over 20. I think the original Call of Duty came out like 2003. 7. So it's, you know, technically about 18. God damn, what the fuck? That's not cool. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, the formula is about 18 years old at this point, in terms of the current modern Call of Duty formula. And really, I mean, the Black Ops series is 15 years old. Not counting World of War, otherwise it's about 17. So it's old. It's kind of stale. This game doesn't seem to really provide any other Call of Duties in the past have not. Pretty cool of Call of Duties in general, but to be honest, like the map, it ain't that much. But in terms of nothing really special here, I do like. But I mean, I can't blame the gameplay too much. I obviously did not have a great experience. You know, my internet prevented a lot of that, so I'm not gonna rag on the game too much for that. It's not really, you know, Call of Duty's fault. But certainly, you know, Warrior 2 was really the last time I did any substantial playing of the game, and this game really feels like Modern Warfare 2 does. Like, it doesn't really. Haven't really innovated on the system since then. You know, Modern Warfare 2 is a bit of a change from Modern Warfare 2019, and it was a change from Cold War. But ever since Modern Warfare 2, they've all been on the same, like. They've all been about the same, which kind of makes sense, because then they followed it up immediately with Modern Warfare 3, and then they followed it up with 6, rough, unfortunate naming, but, I mean, there just really has not been a whole lot of compelling Call of Duty released in the last couple of years, things on the channel at least, you know, since Modern Warfare 2020, Modern Warfare 2 22, which honestly was a half decent game. I enjoyed it. But it was, you know, the first of this long line of derivative Call of Duties, so it only makes sense that it's going to be relatively underwhelming. So, you know, I mean, it was okay. It's just, I'm just gonna, you know, make it real simple. This game's okay. I've played worse Call of Duties. It's not the worst in terms of the multiplayer experience. Most of these games are pretty underwhelming, to be honest. So, it really doesn't say a whole lot to be like, oh, you know, it's so derivative. It's, you know, it's fucking whatever, to be completely honest. But certainly, there have been better Call of Duties, and there have been worse Call of Duties. You know, I might play it more than once after this. Probably won't be the last time I play it. But it's probably not going to be, you know, it's not going to be a frequent appearance on the channel, I'll tell you that much. Not much really is, I guess, anymore, to be fair. I'll probably make a video at some point kind of explaining a bit of why I've been gone for so long. But to be honest, I'm not sure if it really matters. It's not like anybody cares. But some, you know, maybe I like to mention it every once in a while. I don't know. So, that was Black Ops number 7. The 7th Black Ops. I don't know how we got here. Alright, come up with something new, Treyarch. Treyarch has not made a single game that isn't Black Ops since the release of Black Ops. It hasn't made a single game that wasn't... Actually, hold on. Is that true? Yes, it is true. Okay. Yeah. Treyarch has not made a single game that is not a Black Ops game. Technically speaking, since World of War in 2008. 2008, World of War. 2010, Black Ops. 2012, Black Ops 2. 2015, Black Ops 3. 2018, Black Ops 4. 2021, Black Ops Cold War. 2024, Black Ops 6, and 2020. 5, Black Ops 7. That's 8 consecutive games that have all been on the same franchise. To be fair, I can't fault them for that much, because it's not like Infinity Ward is doing a whole lot better. COD 4, 2007. Modern Warfare 2, 2009. Modern Warfare 3, 2011. Infinite Warfare, 2016. There was something different. Total failure. So, Modern Warfare 2022, or Modern Warfare 2019, and then in 2022, Modern Warfare 2, 2023, Modern Warfare 3. So, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, it is what it is. Call of Duty's an ancient franchise at this point. It's been around forever. It's yearly releases, so it's pretty fucking derivative at this point. They have been creatively bankrupt since, I'll say, 2021. I think the last good Call of Duty was definitely Black Ops. Well, I'll call Black Ops Cold War a great Call of Duty. I genuinely think it's a great Call of Duty. I think the campaign was fantastic. And I think that the multiplayer experience was pretty unique and a good example of modern Call of Duty. I would say Modern Warfare 2022 is the last good Call of Duty. It played solid. The campaign was okay, for at least what I played of it. The multiplayer experience was fine, not better than Modern Warfare 2019, but it was certainly not a regression. But Modern Warfare 3 just wasn't able to provide anything unique. And Black Ops 6 really didn't provide much of interest either, and Black Ops 7 is just another example that we're out of ideas at this point. I mean, Call of Duty's been out of the cultural zeitgeist for a couple years now. It was a huge deal, you know, about 2007 to about 2000, like, probably 14, maybe even 2015. Black Ops 2 definitely lasted a couple years in the public eye. And, you know, some games after that appeared a couple times. Black Ops 3 Zombies is still to this kind of relatively popular. You know, Black Ops 4 in 2018 had the release of the first, like, Battle Royale. So that one kind of brought it back in. But what really did was Warzone. Modern Warfare 2019's Warzone is really what brought COD back into the spotlight. And it worked for 2019's run. And it did a decent job. I'd say it ran into the run of Vanguard. I'd say Vanguard, you know, Black Ops Cold War seemed to be pretty well received, but Vanguard, you know, was kind of the downturn. Nobody really cared, got a little bit of playtime because it was new, and then everybody just kind of stopped. You know, Warzone played on it, and people played it for a while, but I'd say after that, everybody just kind of gave up on it. And since then, it's pretty much become irrelevant, and Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 are a lot of the reason why. The games aren't creative anymore. They ran out of ideas. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's nothing left to do. There's a reason Battlefield is still popular, even though they fucked up Battlefield 2042 a couple years back. But you gotta remember, they only release like a couple a year. There have been less Battlefield games. It's not true. What I'm about to say is not true. But I don't know. I think we're on the 7th Battlefield game. And yeah, we're on the 6th Black Ops game. 7th. Battlefield releases way less titles, keeps things fresher, more interesting, less for more. I don't like Battlefield that much. You know, I'm sitting here saying that, but I don't really like Battlefield that much. I don't like the way it plays. All that much. But it's still worth noting. So, you know, that's my thoughts on Black Ops 7. Overall, really not a whole lot to say. It plays fine. It's nothing particularly special. Not a bad game. Not a great game. There are certainly worse Call of Duty of people's opinion of a Call of Duty game, like the general public. They don't really give a shit about that. Which is why they put so little effort in. I mean, they put plenty of effort in, and that was kind of the problem. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's a game. I don't know. I'm not really that opinionated on it, to be honest. It could have been a lot worse. It's fine. So, anyway. I guess that's all for my return video, with about 40 minutes total, maybe, of gameplay. So, have a good one, everybody.